Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Creating in Creative Mode with your host, Curry, the Not Rub. Last time, me and Alex worked on our way into the lobby of the winter resort, and I'm going to continue today by starting with the first floor rooms above the lobby. I'm also honored to be joined today with a really good friend of mine, Gareth, from the Nabscast. Say hi, Gareth.
You
Gareth.
do not see me.
Oh, God. Ah!
Oh, it didn't work. Never
Oh,
mind.
well.
Hi, everyone.
That's the whole point of creative mode.
I'm on the
We
face
don't care.
cam. Hello. I'm Gaz from, as you mentioned, the Nabcast. It's a YouTube gaming channel and shit that you should obviously check out, because if it is the same Alex that you're referring to, because I have no fucking clue. He's probably, he's from the same place as well.
Is it Alex Otten?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, then we're on the same page. Okay, so anyway, but we'll let you talk a little bit more about your channel, but let's get started, shall we? All right.
Hey.
So, anyway, Gareth, Alex made these wonderful stairs, which I still love, which lead up to the first floor rooms of the winter resort. Now, as I told Alex before, I am very creative in some aspects, more or less the details. But when it comes to like layering out like each room or like kind
Yeah.
of like putting things in certain places, I really suck at that. So, what do you think? Like, any opinions or how we can maybe layer this out?
Well, we need to give each room kind of like its own. I think what we should do first is, with the floor, just use sort of markers to mark out how big each room's going to be, and so that there's a partition between each room, and then
Okay.
we can also set the corridors and stuff. You know, fucking
Okay.
snowballs, man.
Snowballs! Yay! It's the most wonderful
Full
time
time of
of
the
the
year
year.
in Minecraft,
Yeah.
even though it's March.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Okay, now this is some really funny stuff. So the groundhog said, "Oh, we're supposed to have like early spring, but it's still like freezing over here." Like I kid you not. This morning I looked at my thermometer outside and it said 50 something degrees. I'm like, what?
I know
But
that's yeah. In Fahrenheit, yeah. In Celsius, when my car keeps beeping at me that it's about 4, maybe 3 degrees
oh,
Celsius here. So I'm freezing my tits off, but actually I'm not right now because I'm quite warm.
and the sad thing about me is that I actually like it a little bit cold in my house, but because it's so cold outside, I am literally freezing my butt off. But I'm a little bigger guy, so I
You
got
got
the I
got
got the
nips
room.
going on over there. Right, let's get all these snowballs off. And
Okay,
here's
so
some.
when I built the ceiling, I just put down white because I had no other idea of what to put down for the
We could
ceiling.
use carpet. Like when we get everything sorted, we can go back into detail and do carpet. We could use different coloured wall, make it look quite what's the word? Homely, if that makes sense.
Most definitely.
But just for
Okay.
now, so we have a floor. This is suitable. What we could do is that we could dual layer the floor here, like
Mhm.
on this. Like what we could do is maybe make the roof one thing lower, so
Mhm.
that this roof is still there, but then where. Oh, no, I'll try and explain this. This layer would be the carpet, and the layer below it.
Be the
So
actual like roof.
this layer, round on that level, will be the iron roof, made of iron blocks. So we use both, and it's not a problem.
Are
I
you
need to check.
still in
Yeah,
survival?
I just forgot about it. Shut up.
I was about to say,
Bye bye.
huzzah!
Aw,
I'm just kidding.
thanks, babe. Right, let's have a look. For markers, I think let's just use red wool. So what are you thinking for like room size?
Room size. Well, I'm thinking since it's like the first rooms, like we don't want any kind of suites or anything like that. But I would figure kind of like the poor middle class kind of like, stuff like so maybe like one or two beds tops.
The
Um
peasants.
maybe like I don't know. They don't really have to have anything special. We could just have just rooms or we can try I mean, my goal is once we get higher up, we can add more stuff like TVs and like stuff and like just stuff that's like for people that are rich enough to afford like I don't know whatever.
Right. So at the
But
moment, I've got a 6 by 6 square within the walls. What do you think? Come over it?
okay,
Like this kind of size, maybe?
yeah, those would be perfect. And as long as we have enough room to like have like a hallway as well, then we should be okay.
6? Yeah. Technically it's 7 by 6, but I don't give a shit. Well, so I'll stick one of these in each corner.
Okay, just to see where we're going with it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think you maybe went over one.
What do you mean?
Too
What
early.
here? Oh shit! Yeah.
The only problem we're gonna get to is whenever we get to the far left, because for some reason my stupid self decided that we're gonna build into the mountain and
Curve that shit round.
yeah.
I guess this room here will be like a premiere room.
Yeah, we
Has
can.
like a nice view.
This will be nice. It's been done before. ah. Yeah, I was telling Larry the other day, I said, I really miss Gareth. We need to get all back together for Team Nether Region stuff. And we were saying, like, how everyone's been busy and stuff. So, like, what have you been up to? I remember you had mentioned something about doing a comic book.
Oh yeah. Well, recently it's just been kind of like I've had schoolwork and stuff like that, so I've been quite busy with that. But also, I've been trying to organize doing a comic, like just doing a comic book with a friend of mine, who, if people keep up with my channel, will know, because he's done a couple of other comics. So I've asked him to help me out, and he's like, yeah, sure. And then I sent him I sent him a script for the first issue, and he thought, this is fucking tits. I want to do this, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, that'll be quite interesting. Now, what is your comic about?
Well,
You
it's
could just
about.
give us like a shorter version, because I know you could definitely send these.
Oh,
other
I
people
could speak
to-
for fucking ever on it, but short version, it's about an organization which has been put in place to keep the supernatural entities under control, e.g. vampires, werewolves, anything kind of supernatural. They're the ones who usually are sent in to make sure that they're not fucking everything up. So like vampires going out just randomly killing and then making it obvious that they are a vampire is against the rules in the vampire society and also everywhere else. So they're sent in to go like, hey, stop this now, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. and all the vampires are like, nah, and then they murder them all. That's basically how the first issue goes.
Well, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna have to send me a copy for that comic because, to be
I'll
honest,
use. Apparently, I shouldn't. I'm not going to use I'll use FedEx, not UPS, because apparently UPS is shit. Because they like break shit, and I don't want this shit broken.
well, you know what's funny is that my good friend Max, Sly Ferret, actually is thinking about writing his own comic. I'm not going to go into full details yet because he's always very kind of suspicious about
Yeah.
letting ideas seep through the internet. But he's thinking of doing kind of like a YouTube thing where he like just posts it on YouTube, and like he was going to have me produce the music, and my good friend Brandon, he was gonna do the drawings and he was gonna write the story outline. We were just gonna do like a daily segment, not too long, about like maybe 10 minutes or less, maybe even 5 minutes on each one. Do like different parts and just like put it on YouTube.
Oh, so make it so like it like sweeps across the like the panel and shit like that.
And right, and give it like a certain specific amount of time for people to like read the little quotes and stuff, you know, to see kind of like what's going on instead of just going you know, and just like speed throughing it, you know, because you like when like with me, I'm a very slow reader, so I have to kind of like engage whatever's going on in that moment, especially in comic books, because it's like you have to find the full surrounding plus whatever they're saying, and then get the feel for like what's actually going on in the story. And I definitely believe that yours is going to be really good. From here, just hearing it in the shorter version, just seems really awesome.
A lot of people have been actually even saying that because I set up a Facebook. I had like a group Facebook with a couple of people, and they were all like, and I was showing it off. It was like, hey, just to a couple of close friends, it's like, hey, what do you think? Is this a good idea? And they were like, this is actually a pretty good idea. You should go ahead with it. I'm like, yay! And now that I've set up an actual kind of Facebook page, people will be like, oh, this is going to be fucking awesome. The whole point of the Facebook page is to make sure that I have enough support in order to make enough money so I can actually pay for this shit. Because you got to pay like publisher costs and things like that, which can be quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to find out if there's going to be enough support for it and people buying it for me to actually be able to afford doing it. And we got about 70 people out, so 70 people, $5, £5 for a comic. We're going to make quite a bit of money, and we'll be able to pay for this shit. Fucking economy. Right, so this is kind of the room layout now. I got 4 rooms over here, this corner room, and then 2 rooms over here. But I've made this one slightly larger because the angle here is cutting a bit of it off. What do you think?
I think it's really. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna because of vibration. My friends are always calling me. Okay, so the layout. I think it looks really nice.
There is quite an open lobby space here, so I don't know what you'd want to do with that. Or I could make the rooms slightly. Alright, so that's this line is the width of this side of it. So if I make the corridor about maybe that big, do you think that's enough room? And that means we actually have quite large rooms. Beep.
Well, I guess it is a resort, so you would figure that these would be kind of like big rooms.
Yeah.
I guess. I guess that is right, kind of.
Dog.
I've been having this really bad cold lately, and it's not so much cold. I think it's like allergies.
What to?
Yeah, see, this is looking really nice.
I know I'm allergic to the sun, that's why I don't actually go outside.
Well, I like going outside. I like doing certain stuff. I'm actually going to the park later to
fair enough.
Just do stuff. I don't know. Or I was thinking about it. I don't know. Debating. But on some days it'd be nice. Like, right now, it's crawfish season over here in Louisiana. I don't know if many of people in London know about crawfish or crayfish. They're kind of like miniature lobsters.
Yeah, we know of that kind of thing.
Okay, just making sure.
It's not really around here, but we know of it.
We know of it, okay.
We have TV. We have the Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah. The best thing to watch while you're high, apparently.
So, this little corner right here, I guess, we'll just fill it in, or whatever.
Yeah, that corner's slightly more annoying because of the way that's curved, but we can probably sort something out. click, 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 click.
Now, I was thinking about whether or not we should add, like, you know how certain uh, hotels, resorts, and stuff, they always have like a balcony, like a miniature balcony they can walk out on. But
Yeah, possibly.
I was thinking more or less if they should be like on the sand side where they can see the vast amount of ocean, or should
But some
they
people might get a crack out of looking over a forest and stuff.
get a crack?
It's
Yeah,
still a view. It's a nice view.
it is a nice view. I guess I could do both, but I might end up putting those on top. I'm just not sure. I'll just worry about what's going on inside, and then I'll worry about other stuff on the outside.
We'll worry about the details later.
Right. So tell us more about your channel. Like, what kind of things do you have planned for the future besides the comic book and just, I don't know, other things?
Well, mainly for the future, we're just trying to well, specifically at the moment, I've been trying to find out what kind of just making content and putting it out there, and then watching what people like, and if people like a certain thing, I'll do more of it. But it's just getting enough of you to have a good determination of what we want to do. That's kind of the tough part, because it's hard to try and gain views, as you probably know as well, that it is kind of hard to get views sometimes.
It really is.
Yeah.
Especially for whenever you're just starting off. I know, like, it's taken you this long to get a lot of viewers.
We only hit 3K views just before Christmas, or just around there.
Oh god. So I pretty much got a long way coming.
Yeah. You just need to get your face out there, really. You just post on, I started posting a couple stuff on Reddit, and things have been going up on there. And I've been making friends with a few people who actually have bigger channels and kind of leeching off of their success. If they put a friendly word out for you, that's not really leeching. It's just them being helpful.
Exactly. I would really love to get a Yogcast person to help. Like, even if it's just like Toby.
Because apparently, Simon and Lewis are apparently knobs. Apparently,
they're knobs.
They're just not very nice people. Apparently, but I haven't actually met them. I just heard.
You've heard. Well, we can only assume, and as the old saying goes, when you assume people, not only does it make an ass out of them, but it also makes an ass out of you. So it's just better to just go with the flow.
Right.
Which we're not condoning that we are saying that they are assholes, but
I said that they it's just that's what I. It's not. I personally don't think that they are, but still.
I think people can have their days, you know. I can be an asshole sometimes, and then that ends up, it's like rumors. If you ever played the rumor game, and you should know what I'm talking about, but rumors spread like wildfire. So it's like if one day you're just like an all-out nice person, everybody likes you, and then one day you're mad about something and you go off on somebody. Next thing you know, and especially in today's kind of world where you have like Twitter and Facebook and the internet in general, it's going to spread all over, and people are just going to take the wrong ideas. So
a lot of that is just it's the social norm around nowish.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bitch about someone, you're going to bitch about them on the internet.
Exactly.
Because being on the internet kind of gives you a facade that you are stronger than you are. You see the social pariah of a group can seem quite strong on the internet, but in public they are very weak-minded.
Mm-hmm.
But the internet gives you some sort of protection that you're not looking at someone's face.
Right.
And a lot of I know I've been in a few situations where things like that have happened. That a lot of things spread through Facebook extremely quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it does cause so many problems.
Yeah, I think we would know that, or at least me and Larry do.
Yeah.
For a while there, we were just kind of like saying some shit that we probably shouldn't be saying, and we eventually just kind of got over it. But we're moving on from that because I know we kind of angered you a little bit for a while, which we apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize greatly about that because I know if that situation happened to me, that would kind of suck. But anyways, so I think I'm just gonna. Do you think that this wall is high enough?
Shit. Which wall?
The one like up here. It looks like I was starting to go up, but I'm wondering if like this is high enough, like right here, or should I go one more?
Uh,
I'm thinking I should just keep it like.
I think keep it like that for the floor. That's it. Like the height that. I don't know. Like, look. If you look up from here, like, do you think that seems too big or too small? If you look at the corner. If you look up at the corner. And if people are wondering why I'm like my head's always like that, it's because my second monitor's over there.
Okay.
So I'm always looking to the side slightly because this is my main monitor's over here.
So I'm wondering if we should like you think
I think make it that high. I think would be probably suitable.
Okay, so we'll just start right at that.
Yeah.
Height.
What do you want the walls made out of? Do you want them made out of wood? Actually, no. We need to choose. I think spruce would be good for. Oh no! If we're doing like a winter lodge, I have an idea. We can use logs.
Mhm. Yeah, logs would be really interesting because you're always like looking at that.
You know, you do it like that. You can put them on their side now.
I wonder if have you heard any news about any new Minecraft updates coming up?
I haven't really been keeping up with the Minecraft scene for a while.
So this is kind of like your.
This is I haven't been on Minecraft in months, so this is like the first time I've been on it in ages.
Have you heard of the new Feed the Beast content?
Oh, not really, but I had a problem with Feed the Beast.
You did.
Like I couldn't get mine to work at all. Everyone else could get theirs to work, and I got my friend who helps out with Feed the Beast with people on the Feed the Beast support and stuff, and he couldn't even figure out what was going on with mine.
Oh Lord. Well, me and Larry, Larry much figured it out. I'm not gonna bother with trying to make a server for Feed the Beast.
I'd rather stick with Tekkit, really.
Tekkit's pretty fun, like, and so is like Feed the Beast. Feed the Beast is pretty cool. If Larry were here, he could probably go into full detail about how awesome it is. But to be honest, I'm with you. I really don't see the difference, but I can also see some of the positive aspects that Feed the Beast offers. But when it all comes down to it, and that's why I'm doing the series on regular Minecraft, is that I love just regular, plain old, like, this is simple. The simplicity of how Minecraft was originally done.
Yeah.
And so
I was actually going to try and suggest something that we do, like I was watching a YouTuber that I follow quite often, and he and a couple of his friends, what they did was they did Minecraft hardcore survival. That they give yourself an objective for the whole group to complete, and if one of you dies, you're just out. You aren't in the series anymore.
Oh Lord. That is pretty interesting, and I probably would die like within the third episode. Knowing
so
me,
like
I'm so
you got to try and keep yourself alive and shit. Okay. Now, what's watching is like it got pretty difficult because of a lot of the random crap that can just happen, as you don't expect. There's a skeleton around here. I'm probably going to try and kill it. But then if you don't know what's coming around the corner, you're kind of like, oh shit, what are we going to do? And you start panicking. And I think that would be pretty fun to try and do. It's just getting a big enough team together.
Right. Well, definitely Team Nether Region would love to do that along with the Nabscast, and we're definitely good friends and co-sponsors. We help you, you help us. You know, that's
Yeah.
always good. And you know what? I really want to get Kay in on an episode because he
Isn't he like
actually,
dying?
huh?
Isn't he dying or something?
No, he's
Like,
not dying.
you said he was ill.
He was very ill, and then now he's working again. And he started actually because you remember right when we were working on the Great Minecraft Adventure, which is still in
Yeah.
the works, by the way, for any of those of you that remember my old channel and saw the trailer. That is still in the works. We're just having to wait till summer where I can find enough people that are free and have time to work on it. But Kay had his own channel. It was called the Sizek Gamers, which I don't know if is still in effect. I still have him on my subscribes, and he hasn't done really much anything because I think his friend Benji just kind of like disappeared on him. So he told me a couple months after he said he was sick and whatnot that he was working on a new channel called Playing with Stupid, which is
Oh, I wondered who that was because I keep seeing them. I keep seeing them on like my uh, suggested channels,
right, and
and I
that's
see
Kay.
Playing with Stupid a lot. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
I wondered the same thing because all it is pretty much them playing with tanks, which is pretty. Like, you think it's boring, but then you start watching it, and they are just hilarious. Like him, and if you remember his Asian friend, what was his name?
I think I remember.
Fudge. I want to just say Asian person because that'd be kind of racist, and I don't want to say. It was Jack. I'm sorry. Okay, Jack. There we go. His friend Jack, and a couple
His
of
friend
other
Asian.
people. His friend Asian.
Asian.
Well, so yeah, so they're working on that channel, and I would love to, get him to get on here so I could help him with his channel and vice versa. Like I said, your friends gotta take care of each other.
Yeah.
But anyway, so far we have the ceiling put up on the first floor. Gareth is working hard on the, I guess the.
Well, this is what I got so far. What do you think?
I like it. I think.
Because if we're following like a winter resort, a lot of winter resorts have sort of a lumber kind of feel, and then they use a lot of logs
right.
for decor. So if we follow something like that,
I think this is going to work out really well.
we might need to get some lighting in here, by the way.
Oh yeah, trust me. Whenever I was starting to work on episode 2, there was like a spider in there, and I had to kill it. And a couple of zombies.
Let's have a look.
Oh, we could actually. Oh, I have an idea, but I'm gonna keep that idea to myself. But I'll have to tell you after the video. Or I could probably say it. Like I'm thinking. Oh Jesus, it's dark in here. We could actually probably do like a zombie match in here or something, and just make it like
a zombie survival thing.
Like super dark.
Right. Yeah, just gotta fill these up now. Actually, what I could do is just for lighting, add a glowstone there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, or maybe a redstone lamp that they can turn off inside.
To let them know if, like, occupied-o, not occupied-o.
It's like when the light is on, they're banging. When it's off, they're not. It's like the tie on the knot, the tie on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
not
that.
Disturb.
Getting their free count.
Super free. Super free. She's super
Go,
free.
freaking.
Well, this is looking really nice.
I'm surprised, actually.
For many of you that are hearing the slow tapping on my microphone, that is my cute little doggy Duke.
Now,
I don't know if I'll be able to see him, but I think that's.
shit. Yep.
All right.
Remember, I am Peter Molyneux, And remember when I said that you'd have an emotional relationship with your dog? I actually meant that the game would have a terrible ending.
Mm.
What wood are you using?
Is that the right one?
It's spruce wood.
Uh,
Spruce wood planks. I think those are the right logs, actually. Yeah, they are. Those are the right logs. Just
wrong. Right. Of course I have to mess up.
trial and error, dude.
Well, then I must have messed up this one as well. Yep, I did. It's oak wood, right?
The ones that I'm using now are spruce wood.
Spruce wood, okay.
Because spruce wood is mainly what you find uh, in the forests. Not in the forest, but in like the snowy biomes. You usually find spruce wood.
Okay.
Put a lever on the lamp and turn it on. Yeah.
Jungle wood, okay. No, that's spruce. That's
Whoosh.
right. Okay. I'm just making sure any other area that I happen to hit. Spruce wood,
Yep,
spruce
shit.
wood. Okay. Well, I'm actually thinking about putting some new videos on my channel, but I was wondering, I asked Larry about it the other day. I'm thinking about doing like karaoke videos, like kind of like just randomly singing and call it like Curry's Song of the Day or Song of the Day with Curry or something, you know,
Maybe,
really
yeah.
catchy. But I'm kind of like scared of copyright infringement and stuff like that, and not being able to monetize the videos because. I mean, I know that I'm supposed to give credit to like the singer who wrote the song, what the song's title is, and whatnot. But I'm
It
very
depends
unsure.
on if you get like not if well, if you make it so that you have not using the actual song, but you're using like the karaoke version of it, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you get like a MIDI of it, then you should be fine, and you sing over that. That would probably be okay.
Okay. And then there was a possible idea that I may do my own cooking show, in which case I teach people how to make real Southern food, you know, even though I myself am really bad at cooking sometimes. And Max would definitely give me a hand on that because he's really good at cooking and probably could help me make some of my recipes that I love cooking all the time and teach y'all how to make it because it'd be really nice to kind of spread the culture around a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it seems as though we hit our 30-minute mark. We're at 33 minutes.
No.
I know. Thank you, Gareth, for joining me today. It's been a really good pleasure. Thank you for helping me, at least with the beginning aspects of the first floor. I may definitely need you and Alex's help the next time, but I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And thank you again, subscribers and future subscribers, viewers, for joining in with my daily segment of creating in creative mode with yours truly, the Not Rub. And come on, this is your big moment.
Hi.
I know, I'm letting you announce that.
I don't know. And Gaz from the Nabcast.
Okay.
Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah, that's what I wanted
Are
you
you
to say.
happy now?
I am happy! Alright, thank y'all for joining. Have a really wonderful day. I'll have a link in the
Bye-bye.
video, by the way. Okay.
Links in the descriptions, bros.
Bye!
Bros.